right now it's really hard for me to come out and talk to you about this because I'm actually really embarrassed to ask for help. Hi everybody, I'm Kerri, and some of you know that I've been dealing with a really miserable disease for the past 5 years. But what most of you don't know is actually how severe it is, because I don't like to talk about it and I like to keep really positive. So I have this great opportunity to go to England for the specialized procedure, and that's why I'm asking for help. Some of you know that I've been sick for about 5 years, and that at certain times I was down to 86 pounds. Sometimes I lose a pound a day because of the bleeding. My weight fluctuates very easily. Sometimes I've been in a wheelchair and unable to walk and had to relearn how to walk 2 or 3 times over the past 4 years. And I'm just scared that it started happening again recently, meaning that I started bleeding again, and I'm afraid that it's gonna go towards that outcome again. What ulcerative colitis is it's ulcers basically throughout the colon, and there's different types of ulcerative colitis. I have a form of it called pancolitis. Pancolitis is the most severe form of ulcerative colitis, which means that I have 50 or more ulcers throughout the entire colon and digestive tract. So normally with people who have an area where there's ulcers that are isolated to a specific part of the colon, they will remove that part and then the body will begin to work properly. Because the ulcers are spread throughout my entire colon, they can only remove my entire colon, and that's not an option. My normal life is helping other people who are in pain get out of pain and get more in alignment so they can feel well and they can be healthy. And I've been doing that for so many years, and it's one of the greatest joys of my life, including seeing someone get to a place where they're free from suffering in their bodies. And I haven't been able to do that for the past few months as I've been going through a really severe flare. And one of the other favorite things in my life to do is to dance, and many of you know me as a dancer, and I haven't been able to do that in too long. I can't even remember when, and I miss it so much.
Kerri.
I'm really excited to get back to work. I can't wait to put my head into the clinic that I'm developing. I have so much eager passion and enthusiasm for helping others in health, because I've been through such misery in the healthcare system throughout this process that I mean, it's very clear what I'm here to do and the mission that I have once I'm well enough to do it. 1.5 years ago, I was surprised to start bleeding again and be in the hospital again, this time more severely for 12 days, and this time very, very scary. Almost lost my life again.
I'm just jumping in here because Kerri's a little embarrassed, but we're asking for help. The other night she was super down, and I've never seen her this down, and it was hard for her to breathe, and I really didn't know what to do. In a sense, it made me very powerless. When I heard about this transplant and the opportunity, I wanted to help out. So I just wanted to jump in here and say that, if you don't mind. I know you're not a quitter, but this is really kicking her butt, and it's been really difficult. She hasn't been able to work, and the stress that goes along with that. And all she wants to do is get back out there, and this is an opportunity for that. So I think it's hard for her to ask, so I'm just helping her ask. That's it. And now I'm going to go back behind the camera and run sound.
Okay. Thank you. So I'm in the middle of a flare right now, and a flare can be really severe. It can mean a lot of things, from night sweats and being awake all night to going to the bathroom 20 times a day to being extremely lethargic. I had my blood drawn yesterday, and my hemoglobin is at 8.8, which is extremely low, and I'm struggling right now to even stay able to stand up, walk around, and not pass out. I'm doing everything I possibly can to stay out of the hospital, because my experience in the past with hospitals has neither been good or helpful. So I want to do everything I can to not be in the hospital. What happens if I don't get better? I don't want to think about that. I don't think about that. The only way I've been able to maintain my focus is to consistently look to my future and the possibilities of my future. These FMT, the fecal microbiotic transplants in London, are my hope that I can stop this process from happening again and stay out of the hospital. So I started taking Humira, and almost a year after taking Humira, I was in remission. It was wonderful. I had no bleeding, but then I was diagnosed with melanoma cancer. I continued to take Humira. I had a surgery to remove the cancer. I have been cancer-free for 5 months now. However, the Humira stopped working, and so then I started bleeding again, and that's another detail of the story. There's just a ton of appreciation I have for all of you, for every person that I have met, and for everyone who has meant something to me in my life. And I'm really thankful that I've met you, and I care about each and every person that will see this. Honestly, the first thing that's going to tell me that I'm all better is the bleeding is going to stop, and I'm going to form stool.
You're going to